Where I feel real again. Just to feel real again. Yeah. She just wants some fun. I said I'm not the one, but she still wanna. She wanna kiss and hug me. She wanna keep in touch, but I ain't touchy. I've been on a wave, working through the night and then I'm sleeping through the day. I do what I want because I'm young and cause I'm paid.
I'm Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. Last outing for Phoenix, the Wasps. Yeah, that was a real body blow for them. They got taken apart both offensively and defensively. Pass to Ayton. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Here's Okogie. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years. Yeah, that's a good way to start the game. Nice inside bucket right there.
Back to Ayton. And the rejection by Ayton. They're running. Here's KD.
Suns foul.
And that one right there, that's the play with KD and that rip through. That move is so good that the league started to consider how they'd rewrite the rule book for guys reaching in.
Durant nails both of them.
Well, you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Kicks it out to Paul. Pass to Booker. Right side Durant. And two free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. In just 4 seasons, Phoenix, Greg, went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
That'll be 3 seconds.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And here's Phoenix. 4-point game. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by the Suns. Paul with the ball. Guarded now by Durant. And the basket is good.
Has there been a better scorer in NBA history? KD just a perfect offensive force using length that time.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Booker outside. Inside. And it's Ayton missing.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense, not really a factor.
And it's Paul with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. This game against Phoenix here, it's the first look at the Suns. At this late stage of the season, how hard is it, Greg, for teams not to look ahead to the playoffs and the postseason at this point?
Kevin, just about impossible. I mean, if you're already in position, the trap you can't fall into is easing up down the stretch and backpedaling into the postseason.
Here's Booker. And that one hits back iron.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Durant, no good. Suns trail by 4. Booker with no one around. Drops it in from 14 feet away.
Such a capable scorer from the mid-range. He just knows how to make that work for him.
Paul. And again, it's the Suns missing. Pass to Okogie. Here's KD. Kicks it out to Paul. A 3-ball. He can't get it to go. And Phoenix the other way now.
Young big men, though, often struggle to find consistency. But you look at Ayton's first 4 seasons, the numbers are almost identical year to year.
Oh, fellas, that was
vicious and monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. And the Suns here with a different look. Phoenix leading by 4. And for Ayton, the numbers are impressive indeed, averaging a double-double every season.
And he's got all the tools. Next steps, making more plays for others, and they've been working on his shooting range to open up the lane a bit more.
Here's Booker. After the made shot from KD. And then Biyombo hit the dunk.
Booker more and more becoming a double threat, not just to score the ball, but starting to realize he can set up his teammates.
.43 seconds left to play in the first quarter. That one's not going to go.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Durant, no good. And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. They lead by 4. .15 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Biyombo. Misses the baby hook. Booker outside. To the middle. Here's Ayton. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
Booker's all-around game is really coming together. Nice play there.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close.
12. The Suns, 10. Here they come.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game. Well, aside from that possession, they've done a pretty good job of keeping the turnovers way down this game.
Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Stolen by Durant. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Now that's a needle in the haystack shot right there. You're not going to hit that one all that often.
Now here's Booker. Back to Durant. Durant with the steal. Oh, Ayton in position.
He's not going to miss an opportunity to find a teammate. Chris Paul delivers.
Suns trail by 6. Here's Booker. Puts the fadeaway right on the money.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Back to Paul. For the 3. Another shot. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
And Phoenix making a change here. Back to KD. Pass to Ayton. And the rejection by Ayton.
He has the size and can get up quickly. Ayton with the throwback.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Booker outside. It's hauled in by Warren.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
After being selected first overall in the 2018 draft, some teams question if DeAndre Ayton was worthy of that.
Well, it took time for Ayton to find his comfort zone and all of a sudden became a key piece that nobody's questioning much anymore as an inside rebounder, rim protector, a guy who can score at a high level when asked to.
From Kevin Durant.
Finishes like that are pretty impressive from Devin Booker, who we know is a great outside shooter.
Ross with a wide open look. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad cooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin?
Great advice. David, thanks.
And Ayton has done such a good job of staying focused and really staying in his lane to make the contributions that he does.
KD with the bucket. KD's got the lead up to 7 now for Phoenix.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Paul, no one around him. From outside, off the mark. And it's Phoenix's ball. And that one's good. Durant. And it's a 9-point Phoenix lead.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
And Durant sends it back.
Instinct, timing, length. KD, great D.
Good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Pass to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
From Devin Booker.
And they know for next time, don't let him establish position down low.
Yeah, when he's this close to the basket, it's a wrap.
Here's Ayton. Durant with some nice D. Ball left side. Trying to find Durant. He's got it now. Pass to Booker. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Booker. Both teams deciding to change it up.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Booker. He's a player that you can only hope to slow down. He averages nearly 28 points a game. Now here's Payne. Shoots. Misses off the left iron. 27 seconds left to play here in the half. Has to be Biyombo. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Payne can't hit.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Just 3 on the clock. And Warren with the lane. Warren's got his first, and so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Phoenix Suns. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll return shortly.
Your Suns Youth Dance Team.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Suns leading by 5. Pass to Ayton. It's tipped.
Given how long Bazley is, just not a good idea to get that ball anywhere near that length.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Back to Payne. Pass to Bazley. Payne with it. Shot clock at 5. You know, it seems like we're seeing more teams, Brent, use zone defense these days. Not too long ago, zone was almost non-existent in the league.
Well, Kevin, you couldn't play zone. Even though there were zone principles in man-to-man defense, it used to be an illegal defense to set up in a 2-3 zone that you see teams doing nowadays. I'm very interested if the league does, in fact, do away with illegal defense and allow coaches to use whatever defensive scheme they need to do to slow up their opposition. It might do something in terms of producing more shots so we don't get stagnation with just threes all the time. We'll see if that happens.
Pass to Okogie. For 3, Ross. And it's Durant with the rebound. Here's Booker. Driving in. And the dunk by Booker.
You have to be alert if you're guarding Devin Booker. He's terrific at cutting apart the defense with the dribble move.
The ball. Durant trying to break free. Nice D from Durant. Suns leading by 10. Fires the three. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
First team foul.
But Durant still has a drive to keep adding something to his game offensively, which should be scary to the rest of the league, but makes him so fun to watch.
Well, when KD asked out, you knew the Nets would get a king's ransom. Perhaps the biggest star trade we've seen in decades. But with KD on this team, they are right in the thick of it as far as contending.
And the rejection by Ayton.
Nice timing as Ayton's up there for the rejection.
Outside, KD. Ambo trying to break free. No good from Booker.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
They get it back. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. And stolen by Booker. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And you can see Ayton does a good job of just picking a line and running the court that time.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
It's a scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Damian Lee. Suns foul. Chris Paul. Second personal
To the wing on the left.
Third team
Here's
foul.
Biyombo.
He keeps adding strength and conditioning through the years. A big help to Kevin Durant there on the defensive end.
Paul with the ball. Chris Paul covering. The shot missing.
2 minutes
And
remaining.
Phoenix the other way.
2 minutes.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Now, I'm not sure if family and friends are here in the stands tonight, but he wanted to show that one off. Fading away on the shot was absolutely not necessary.
From Chris Paul.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
And the dunk by Booker.
And how about Booker just zipping around the defense and still able to make that J?
Phoenix leading by 9. Pass to Biyombo. On the wing, Lee. Suns moving the ball around. Booker in the post. Biyombo, no luck.
And they continue to control the glass.
Lee with the steal. Booker with it. Now guarded by Booker. To the paint. Here's Craig. And finished off by Craig.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Now here's Booker. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Paul. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Substitution on the floor.
And it's Phoenix's ball. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Takes it inside. It's good. Paul's got the lead up to 13 now for the Suns. Scooped up. Ayton. And good work on the boards, and they pick up the second chance points.
Yeah, if Ayton can get in that kind of position, he can be a bully on the inside.
Personal foul.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Torrey
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Look, and it's nails the buzzer beater.
Your Suns
And that's going to do it for the third quarter.
The
Suns lead by 9. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. On the wing, Lee.
Who's watching here?
Pass to Ayton. Back to Lee. And here is Paul. Here is Ross. Clock at 6. And it's sent back by KD. Here's Payne. An easy 2 points on the layup. Payne's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for Phoenix. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Suns.
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
The other part about tonight, you got to give credit to the coaching staff. They came in here with a great game plan, defensively locked in. They were ready for the sets. They jumped in passing lanes. They came away with steals. I mean, they anticipated just about everything.
The offensive rebound. And that one's good, Ayton.
Such a tremendous physical profile that Ayton has. He's getting it done down low.
Phoenix grabs the miss. Tries again. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Kevin Durant. That free throw missing.
Well, many thought the Suns would let Ayton walk as a restricted free agent, but they had no hesitation matching the offer to bring him back. It looks like he'll be a Sun for the foreseeable future.
Here's Booker. And the Suns miss again. Suns trail by 11. Left side, Warren. Here's Bazley. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
That's a smart pass as T.J. Warren does a solid job finding the open man.
Durant down low. And KD throws it down.
And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
A 3 from Warren. And it's KD with the rebound. Suns leading by 11. Booker outside. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. And so it's Ross. He brings it up for the Suns. With the tip. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed.
KD, one of those guys who will go down on the list of the greatest scorers in NBA history.
Pass to Bazley. Combo trying to break free. The shot by Bazley, no good. And that one's good. Durant got the lead up to 13 now for Phoenix.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Chris Paul came into the league playing unselfish, continues to do so. What a dime.
Booker outside. .130 left to play here in the fourth. And that one's good, Ayton.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And Ayton throws it down. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for Phoenix.
At every opportunity, they managed to push the ball and keep the up-tempo game going.
Yeah, I think it paid off, that's for sure.
And these guys already with 45 wins on the year, so tonight will make it 46.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Kevin Durant.
He was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Durant. There's the drive. And then Durant with the dunk.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
A huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
Phoenix foul. Devin Booker.
That free throw, no good.
That campaign just a grinder and has stuck with it. His career arc is quite interesting. Spent time in the G League, and a few years back he was out of the league. Now he's back, he's confident, he's dependable, and he's a huge part of a team playing winning basketball.
First personal foul.
He hits the first one, and that brings them to within 10.
At the line for Phoenix.
And he makes both free throws.
And Devin Booker's impact on the game stretching far beyond just his elite ability to put the ball in the hole.
Josh Okogie.
Oh, and there's the foul. It's on Josh Okogie.
14 foul.
So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. He will go to the line to shoot 2. He's perfect from the line this time.
And that's curtains for him. Some really good work at the charity stripe to close this one out.
Hits the three-point bomb.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
So the Suns win it.